Hey everybody, welcome to the live streams of Global Trade Live. Today is 16th of September and we are live in New York session over here. So let's open the charts quickly. Okay, so yesterday the EuroCAD trade over here we took at this price level at this point. Okay, let's just discuss this later. So let's just go to GBP/JPY, mark some areas over here, remove everything. Yeah. So GBP/JPY currently consolidating over here, and today it hasn't done any kind of move. It didn't move anywhere today, so let's see if we can catch a move here. So this is around 15 pips of range below this area, and we have a clean candle to the left. So I think we can sell below that area, but let's see how what kind of a setup we will be getting. Yeah, so we need to see that. Okay, perfect. Okay, so if a candle comes below 151 level, then I'm gonna take a sell trade, but only if I will see some volume, and most probably I'm gonna wait for a break and close below this area, or I will look at the bigger time frames to see whether I can take a sell or not. And if we talk about buys over here, then I think good buys will be above. Yeah, I think good buys will be above this level over here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so right now the market is just ranging, and I'll try to figure out where the market will be going by looking at the visualization in the market, and the possibly targets will be this price over here. So above this area we have a 24 pips of range, and below this area we have a 15-16 pips of range. So I think we are gonna get a good trade today in GBP/JPY. Now let's have a look at the symmetry thing over here. Let's have a look what GBP/JPY was actually doing here. Okay, so this is 30 minutes. So what it did was it created this kind of symmetry first. So this move coming down was this move going up. After this move coming down, we have let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay, so when it came down, we had a formation like this. So this move was this move over here, right? But according to the symmetry, it has to go up from this level, right? So it tried to went up by breaking above all these highs, but it failed to maintain their price above. So this was the breakage of the symmetry at this point, and the market just went all the way down and retracing back up now. So the chances are that this area over here, clean range, will be filled when this price will be coming below this area. So I think the most probable trade will be sells today, but if it goes up, then obviously at that point also I'm gonna execute a buy, because you never know that this might go up to fill this area. So but that we can know by looking at the higher time frames and the volume thing. Okay, so right now there is nothing in GJ. Let me just give some labeling over here. So this is a no trade zone for me. Okay, perfect. So We have entered pre-NY. Okay, so if we talk about EuroCAD over here, then yesterday I took the trade at this point in EuroCAD, and look, the market just fell almost, yeah, not almost, exactly 100 pips right now. So I closed the trade, the first position, I closed 90% of the trade at 17 pips, and I closed rest of the position in 29 pips around here. So I closed the rest. Then the market went up. I could have just hold this trade for much longer, but obviously I need to book the profits also, because there's no guarantee that it will be going all the way down. So that's why I closed everything at 30 pips. But if I would have just held this trade, then it just went all the way down. It did a retracement, but it did not went up to the break-even point. So that was a good thing of we can hold this trade. But anyways, no problem. We will find some more opportunities today, maybe, or maybe not. Let's see. Okay, let's find a good range in EuroCAD to trade. Okay, I think this will be the range over here. So this is around 20 pips of range. Okay, so we have a clean range below this area. And we can see this thing as our target. So right now this is the idea for sells. I'm gonna wait for the NYSE open to execute some trades in EuroCAD. But the thing is, and the good thing is that right now EuroCAD is just trending down, right? So if in case we it makes something like it will be going up, like at the time of NYSE, then we can have a extremely good corrective move to the upside. But let's see what will happen. Yeah, let's go to Euro USD. Let's have a look at the Euro USD over here. Oh, it went all the way down. Okay, all the way down it went. So right now there's nothing in Euro USD also, because the move has been done. The move has already been done. It just, now we can just wait. We can't do anything. Okay, so let's just analyze our volume. Okay, so yesterday, the most of the time market spent was at this place. This was the place over here, and the market did went up, test this area one time, second time. So that's why there's a higher probability of, for GBP to go down. And if you talk about EuroCAD, then it's already on its way. So today it did went up, test this area, and fell down from that area. We just need to wait over here. Let's see how the market will be forming. Okay, Euro USD is doing its part. There is nothing in GBP right now. Let's have a look at different graphs over here. Okay, so market did went down from this level and tested this level over here in 4 hour, and now moving again down. I think the next level can be this, but the way 4 hour, the previous 4 hour just went is not good. It was a doji candle. Now the current 4 hour candle doesn't seems like there's some volume, but there's one thing I can say here is there is a support, I think, over here. But actually there's a more chance that market will be going down to tap this level. I think that will happen. So now it went down, retraced back up, tested multiple times this area, and finally created a fake out move also. Not fake out actually. Yeah, actually a fake out. Created a fake out. This candle went down. Previous candle closed like a doji. Now let's see how the current candle moves. Alright, GBJPY is now pushing up right now, and new 30-minute candle is forming at this point. Let's have a look at the 1 hour, how 1 hour is forming, how 45-minute is forming. Okay, so this was a support over here. Market went up. This candle closed bearish. Now this candle breaking above the high of the previous candle, which closed bearish. That means it created another support at this point. So there's a very high chance that the current 1 hour candle will continue moving up, fill this wick and move up. But the thing is, in 30 minutes over here, in 30 minutes we have this problem at this point, which cannot be seen in 1 hour. So we need to get a confirmation in 30 minutes to execute a trade. So I'm gonna wait for this candle to, I think, maybe break above this area. Let me just check. Yeah, the stops will be 14 pips, but I think let's have a look at the 15 minutes, how 15 minutes is doing. So all these candles failed to maintain their price above this area. These two candles were failed to maintain their price above this area. I think I will wait for a 15-minute candle at least to close above this area so that I can take the trade in the next candle. So yes, I'm gonna do that. In case if it goes straight all the way up, then it is what it is. We really cannot do anything about that. But if in case it will give me a chance to enter a trade over here, then obviously I will enter the trade. Waiting for EuroCAD to break below 1.48533 level. Let's see if it can break below that area or not. So once EuroCAD will enter below 1.48533 level, I'm gonna enter a sell trade. But obviously I'm gonna wait for some kind of a resistance to be formed from which we can take the trade. On the upper side, we might take a buy trade above this area, 14 pips of range, which is good. Above that area we have a 21 pips of range. But let's see, I'm gonna wait for NYSE to open to execute some trades in EuroCAD. Euro USD already made its move over here. This was the move, and this should be the entry point over here. Yeah, but it is what it is. No problem. I'm gonna get again some kind of similar setups. So now we need to see whether a candle can close above 151.280 area or not. Yeah, EuroCAD is coming all the way down to this level, so it will tap this area really soon. Yes. GBP JPY tried to went up, but now it's failing to maintain its price above that level. Maybe this will become a fake out if it goes back inside that upper range. So in 30 minutes, in 30 minutes, it's right now inside a channel over here. So if it really wants to maintain inside this channel for some time, then it has to tap this upper trend line also. So I think if I see that thing, then it should be going up. And according to the 4-hour, let's have a look at the 4-hour. The 4-hour is there is this rejection area over here, and it's moving up right now. Let's have a look. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait for 6 more minutes for this candle to close. So the impulse entry will be above 151.300. But for that I need a candle to close above 151.280 level. Because if this candle closes outside that area, that means the next 15-minute candle can take 30-minute candle all the way up. But the thing is, what are the chances of this candle to go all the way up? The chances are pretty less. We are talking about this thing. So from here to here, one single candle. I really don't think that's gonna happen. I think this candle over here will be going up, maybe somewhere around here, and the next candle might close a weak bearish, and after that weak bearish close, we can have another 30-minute candle which can take the price all the way up. Okay, let's see, because this will get really weird over here, because look at this. From here, just hold on. Actually, this level at this point, yeah. So we are talking about from here to here, one candle, 24 pips. Can happen, but by looking at these candles over here, the previous candles, this candle went up from here and it went all the way up to this level. Same, this candle happened, and this was a same candle. I'm gonna wait for 3 more minutes here. Need to wait for this candle to close first, and then I'm gonna see whether I can take a trade or not. Nice push in GBP/JPY. But let's see if this candle can finally break and close above 151.279 or not. Okay, 40 seconds remaining over here for this candle to close. Let's see if this candle closes with rejection or accept the prices. Let's have a look at 30 minutes. Okay, let's just check if there is any news. Oh, there is a USD news at 6 p.m. over here in 1 hour 12 minutes. So there is initial jobless claims, retail sales. Oh, there is a CAD news also. ADP, employment change. But perfectly fine because I'm gonna trade after 7 p.m. So it's perfectly fine. All the news will be coming and going. So we have around 1 hour, and I think one hour we have left. 1 hour 12 minutes. So we have around 1 or 12 minutes to execute a trade, and this 15-minute candle, it closed like a strong bullish candle, and the current 15-minute candle is a part of the 30-minute candle, the current 30-minute candle, right? So now what's happening here is this 15-minute candle came down, created a lower wick, and now going up, might be breaking the high. But the thing is, by looking at these previous candles, we cannot take a trade if it breaks above this area. We need a close above of a candle, a close above 151.280. Same thing I am thinking for 30-minute candle also, because these candles This candle went all the way up, but it rejected that area. This went all the way up, rejected. This candle closed bearish by also rejected this area. These two candles also went all the way up, but it rejected that area. So this candle can also go up and reject this area. That that can also be the case over here. So I think waiting for this 30-minute candle to close above this area is really important. So I'm going to wait for this candle to close above 151.280 to execute a trade, because I cannot execute a trade just like that, because the next candle can reject this area and starts to go all the way down. Then what will I do? Because I will be get trapped because of fear of missing this trade. So I'm not gonna let that happen, and I'm gonna wait in case if this candle just break this price over here and starts to go all the way up in one single shot, then also it's fine, because at that point I'm just gonna miss the trade. But if I wait, then I might be having a profitable trade. So there are two things which can happen. I'm gonna miss the trade, or maybe I'm gonna get a profitable trade if I wait for this candle to close above 151.280. So still got 9 minutes left here. This candle is shooting up. Let's see if it can really go all the way up or not, because I'm gonna wait here for this candle to close above. Because look, this candle is coming from down here, and before that we also have a bullish candle, like a weak bullish but still bullish. And in 15 minutes the move is going the candles are going up from this level over here, so it might retrace back and then go up. So the current 15-minute candle just broke above the high of the previous 15-minute candle, and I think it's ready to go up. Yeah, I'm gonna wait here. Oh, it's pushing up. It's pushing up. Anytime it might break the high. Okay, just broke this high over here. Now anytime it will break this price and can go all the way up, but I'm gonna wait at this point for the 30-minute candle to close. So it's about to break that price. Six minutes left for this 30-minute candle to close. So in those 6 minutes we need to see whether it can break this price and move all the way up, or it will reject this price, or will come all the way down and close back inside the range. I need to see that thing, because look, 1 hour candle, this 1 hour candle, went all the way up from this level and rejected this area heavily. So that's why waiting here for the 30-minute candle to close above is a better option. I really want to enter this trade right now, but I cannot. I cannot. And look at the rejection over here. This was the rejection I was talking about. So the last 2 minutes left. Let's see the final close of the candle. Okay, candle closed above. Get ready, guys. I'm gonna enter the trade. So this was something I wanted. So once the current 30-minute candle breaks the high of the previous 30-minute candle, I'm gonna enter a trade. I'm gonna keep the stop loss below the current candle's low, because that will be the only. Oh, the stops will be really small, only 2 pips. Let's see if it can go more down and test the low and then go up. Because once it starts to move up, then this will be the first destination point. Okay. I just entered a trade here at this point. Kept my stops below the current candle's low. I entered a little late, actually. $151,312. I entered over here. Keeping stops over here, almost 3.2 pips. Now let's see if it can really go up or not. So I'm gonna manage the risk as well, even though the stops is really small, but I'm gonna manage the risk. So let's see if it can really go up with volume here. Because look, this current 30-minute candle came down, created a lower wick, broke the high, broke this price, now entering a clean range over here. So if it starts to go down now, maybe there is no probability. And I think the 4-hour also broke the high. Yeah, the 4-hour candle also broke the high of the previous 4-hour candle. Now if the volume comes in, then it will be shooting all the way up, but if not, then it will be coming down. Oh, it's rejecting. Not good. Come on, man, just move all the way up. Go, go, go. Okay, so this is the third time it's tapping this area over here today. This is the highest time where the market spend most of its time over here. So to cross this area, market really needs some volume in it. But and if there is volume, then there will be a big candle going up. If there is not volume, then there will be a rejection wick and it will be going down. So that's why this area is really a strong, delicate situation area. I'm also thinking whether to hold this trade or close it. Because this Forex candle broke the high. With volume it can push up to this level. Actually it's going up from support, so there's a high chance that it might go all the way up because it rejected all these lower prices. So yes, according to the bigger time frames I can say that it might move up, but and or according to lower time frames also, yes, it might move up. The chances are really high over here, so let's take this chance. So I'm gonna hold this trade here and let's see if it will be it really go up or not. I'm running in 1.4 pips of profit right now. Okay, so running up 3.4 4.4 pips over here. Now it can tap this area over here. Oh, it's coming down now. It's rejecting the higher prices over here because the 15-minute candle starts to come down with no wick on the top. That means there can be a selling pressure on the market. So if it comes back to the entry level, I'm gonna close half of the trade to manage the risk. But I'm really thinking that with volume it can really push up. So let's just wait and see what will happen, because usually it goes all the way up in one single candle, but right now the scenario is kind of different. Plus the 15-minute time frame here also went all the way up from this level, and I think, yeah, previous candle just closed with no wick. Yes, so there are chances that it might tap this area, so that's why. But if the current 15-minute candle breaks above this high over here, then it can also move all the way up with volume. Let's see what will happen. And it went up almost around 5.2 pips, so more than half of its distance. So that's why I'm gonna close half when it comes back to the break-even point. Because that will be the 30-minute candle coming all the way down. Okay, it's coming back down. I have closed half of the trade at this point. Because this can also become a fake out move also. Look here, just closed half of the trade over here at break even to manage the risk. Because I have a feeling now we might have this fake out in this case. Let's have a look at the volume thing over here. Yeah, we might have a fake out over here. Because but no problem, I'm gonna manage the risk over here. So I'm gonna close half again if in case this 30-minute candle break its open price. At that point I'm gonna close another half. Because the way this 15-minute candle came down, the chances are that it will continue moving down and close back inside this range over here. So once that happens, this will become a fake out, and this will be coming down from this level over here. So that makes total sense at this point. It can go down. 9 minutes left. But another thing can happen also if we look at the picture from the different side. Then this candle coming down can be a liquidity grab from this portion, and this will be going all the way up, closing a weak bearish candle, and next candle breaks the high to move all the way up. That can also be the case. So that's why waiting here is a good option. So let's wait. because I have seen GBP JPY doing this all the time. It just went up, moves up, then a candle just come down all the way down, creates a liquidity grab, and the next candle starts to go up.